If we have trinomial, we have to check if they are perfect square trinomials or if they are square trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. When we have already factored both the numerator and denominator, the last thing we have to look at if it's there any equal terms, both above and below. If there, we can cancel them. The other topics we covered were multiplication and division of algebraic expressions. When multiplying with nomials, we multiply the numerator by the numerator and the denominator by the denominator, and then simplify as much as possible. When we have binomials or trinomials, all we do is check first if there is a common factor, if there are differences of squares or cubes, if it's a perfect square trinomial or a trinomial of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. After identifying this, we factor as usual and finally simplify as much as possible. With division, things don't change much, since we multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction, and then we do the same as with normal multiplication. And finally, the last topic we cover, addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. First of all, we need to check if they're homogeneous or heterogeneous fractions. If they're homogeneous fractions, meaning they have the same denominator, all we do is add or subtract, depending on what they ask for us, denominators, and finally we see if we can simplify. When they're heterogeneous with different denominators, things get a little complicated. The first thing we have to do is find a common denominator, and to do that, we have to review the terms we have, and if we can factor any of them, factor them. Then we see if there's anything in common, and if there is, we only add one. Finally, we see if there are any terms outside the parentheses, and if there are two or more, we multiply them, and that's how we get the common denominator. Then we have to equal both the denominator and the denominator by what's missing to get the common denominator we got. Once the fractions are homogeneous, we add or subtract and then simplify as we can. Well, I've talked about so many numbers and letters that my voice is getting tired. I think I'll have had to. An excellent drink for when your voice gets really tired. Enjoy each of its spectacular flavors and share with your friends. Don't forget, staying hydrated is always important.